Am I being taped?
You are being taped.
Oh, crap. Am I going to be upbeat? Arrested?
That's not up to me.
Alright guys, so I might be getting sued.
Oh no! Anyway, last week...
No, seriously guys, I made one tweet saying that Kyle Rittenhouse could be a murderer. Now he's gonna be suing me. Okay guys, but seriously, Kyle Rittenhouse might actually pursue a lawsuit against LeBron James, Whoopi Goldberg, and potentially many others for defamation.
You have a lot of potential targets to sue yourself. Will you be suing any of these news organizations, and if so, when?
Well, right now we're looking at quite a few politicians, celebrities, athletes. Whoopi Goldberg's on the list. She called me a murderer after I was acquitted by a jury of my peers. She went on to still say that.
Listen, I am not touching the Kyle Rittenhouse trial with a 10-foot pole because I really would not know what I would be talking about because I'm not a lawyer. But the one thing I do know is that this apparent lawsuit Kyle Rittenhouse is proposing is kind of stupid. Like, he is suing LeBron James over a tweet saying that he thinks Kyle Rittenhouse's tears were fake. Then he is suing Whoopi Goldberg for thinking that he's a murderer. So he is essentially deciding to sue people over their opinions. And the last time I checked, that is protected by the First Amendment. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Kyle is going to lose these lawsuits if these ever make it to court. In fact, I will eat my Donald Trump MAGA hat if he wins. Tastes like a sore loser.
Wrong.
So why would he be doing this? I mean, like, Kyle would have to know that he's going to lose, right? Unless he's trying to make money. Kyle Rittenhouse has an entire website where you can donate to his media accountability cause. Apparently it helps with the legal costs associated with holding the media accountable. So what exactly are these legal costs that are being covered?
We're sending them a letter that they have to retract and apologize.
Ah, so I see. A letter. That letter must be made out of gold if one of the donation options is $1,000. Alright, so listen now. I gotta protect myself legally here. I don't actually know for sure if the money being donated to him is going directly in Kyle's pocket, or if it's actually going to a cause. I am just throwing my opinion out there that it kinda seems fishy, and it's not like this kind of thing hasn't happened in the past. Like, the man is selling t-shirts on his website that say "Free Kyle." My dude, you were found innocent, you're already free. I also like how it says on his website, in the long term we will be providing material support and promote the important work being done by independent journalists who are committed to the truth.
What do you mean by that?
Would these journalists only be the ones that Kyle likes? The ones that agree with him politically? Only the ones that backed him up during the trial? Like, how is Kyle deciding who gets this money? I don't know if Kyle was fake crying or not. It's like the inside of a Tootsie Pop. No one will ever know besides Kyle Rittenhouse. He knows what's inside the Tootsie Pops. I know it. So how can Kyle Rittenhouse sue somebody for just giving their opinion? And if Kyle Rittenhouse actually believed in keeping the media accountable, then why would he be on Fox News? If he actually cared about media accountability, he would be suing Fox News as well. They lie arguably more than CNN, which has to be a lot if you lie more than CNN. Oh, but he just wants to sue the people that lied about him. And Kyle might be mad about the fact that he can only get jobs that are conservative leaning, which, if that is the case, all I have to say is sorry, bud. You shouldn't have been there in the first place. And in my opinion, Kyle going on Steven Crowder only hurts his case more.
Are you at an airport right now?
I am in an airport right now.
Okay, well,
disguised as an Asian traveler?
Hello? That's not funny!
could you sue the View pool?
Oh, absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely. The View is on the list. For everything they said about me, they called me a white supremacist, a murderer after being acquitted.
That's my opinion!
Kyle, You were on trial for murder. Are you really surprised some people think that you're a murderer? You were literally on trial for possibly being a murderer. So of course some people are gonna think you are, no matter what. You can't really stop them for expressing their opinion.
And I don't want to see anybody have to go through what I went through and be defamed the way I did, being deplatformed for the lies that they said.
Kyle, you weren't deplatformed. You still have a Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram account, all linked on your website. And it's not like you had much of a platform before that night when you became famous. And how is somebody calling you a white supremacist deplatforming you? People get called wrong shit all the time. Is it fair? No. But it has to be the consequence of free speech.
There's also part 2 of the Media Accountability Project,
Okay.
which is keeping the media held accountable by creating a hub for independent journalists such as Elijah Schaefer, Drew Hernandez, Nathan DeBrune.
Would these journalists only be the ones that Kyle likes? Only the ones that backed him up during the trial? Only the conservative ones?
Is there anyone else, on your list, you mustn't be afraid to dream bigger, love, because, it's like...
Tiffany Cross. Tiffany Cross and these news organizations that publish this, they'll also be held accountable. But Tiffany Cross called me a little white supremacist murderer after I was acquitted.
People calling you a murderer after you killed 2 people is, unthinkable.
When are these letters going to be sent out, and how long do they have to respond and apologize before you actually sue?
They're going to be sent out real soon. We're working on them right now, and I'm not sure how long they're going to have to reply, but they're going to be held accountable.
Yeah, believe me, guys, they're going to be held accountable. We're going to write those letters so hard, they're going to be shaking in their boots.
It's gas masks, but we know exactly why.
Anyone has to wear one within 5 feet of Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes, absolutely. Well, that's genetic, child. You wait until you're 75.
Where's my candy cane?
Also, I thought Steven Crowder was all for freedom of speech. When he was being held accountable by YouTube.
No, that's because I've been suspended from YouTube. I guess banned temporarily. Look, YouTube is past the point now here of saying, well, you can say one thing, well, you can't say that. That's controversial. Well, maybe that's hate. None of these violations are considered hate speech.
But he is still all for Kyle suing Whoopi Goldberg over an opinion. Come on, Steven, you can't be that hypocritical. But he is. Alright, so once again, to end this video off, I am not claiming that Kyle Rittenhouse is a murderer or white supremacist or anything. But the one thing I do seem to know about him is that he is not pro-free speech. Also, I think his fundraising for this cause is kinda sketchy. But Kyle, please do not sue me for making this video.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Well, dispatch